Welcome back, everyone, to episode 9 of the 47th President series. So, we're in a bit of a jam. Our inflation is a little below 5%. Um, so, roughly, we've managed to get it down by about 2%. And want to kind of concentrate on getting that down a little more. But I also don't want to completely destroy the economy doing that. And our growth is right below 5%. So we may have to do some budget cuts. Before we do that, though, let's get our agent back in China. And for the inflation, let's kind of regulate the rent increases. So that's going to have Democratic support for that bill. And we have Colombia joining the American Free Trade Organization. And South Korea joining the Semiconductor Production Countries. And the same with Taiwan. So let's see how effective that agreement is. So the effectiveness is actually growing. So that's actually pretty good. And as you can see, this is creeping up on the Pacific community. Yeah, so this actually may surpass the Pacific community, and I may actually back out of that.
The preparations are complete. The whole country is preparing to joyfully celebrate.
Alright, so other thing is the crime. So 4.45. So this is a cheap alternative to hiring more officers. So we're going to put in the bill for 20,000 more cameras. And the ID checks, we're going to increase that. That's not going to be very popular. But we need to deal with the heavy crime rate too. So we managed to get that down by just under 2%, or correction, a little over 2%.
Fabulous finale! Our team won the precious trophy in style.
Prospective analysis, coupled with the Brown model on group psychotectonics, has allowed us to identify a potential ally.
No, we're not going to deal with that at all. Alright, global warming. So let's go back to this and let's infiltrate the Italian mafia. Alright, this guy ordered explosives, so we're gonna have him arrested. And we're going to put more of these guys under surveillance. Alright, so that's taken care of.
We've proceeded to discreetly arrest this suspect, who is now being placed in isolation. It seems we were right. This was the head of the organization, as confirmed by evidence taken from his computer. It seems that he was preparing to coordinate a massive operation. We don't have all the details, but the police department's anti-terrorism unit has been placed on high alert. The Department of the Interior will inform you of events as they happen.
The decree takes effect as of today.
Okay, so we kicked more immigrants out. Alright, so we kicked out about 1.7 million. And the Pacifist Union is doing their usual. Alright, we'll go ahead and set that meeting up. Let's check with the paper. Alright, let's check with the inflation. Alright, so we're gonna have to cut some spending. So unfortunately, we're gonna cut 100,000 researchers.
Your politics are on the right track.
Alright, and let's see. Alright, so we're already meeting with them. Alright, let's meet with Japan. And let's meet with Russia. And Switzerland. All right.
Our organization has voted for declaring a national strike for one day next week in order to send you a clear signal. We hope to mobilize opinion throughout the country and across all sectors. I hope that our message will be heard.
All right. So that's because we cut the 100,000 researchers. Let's see, what else can we do here? Kind of want to increase tourism.
The vote was held and the reform was adopted.
Okay, so our inflation reduction bill was passed.
I'd like to congratulate you in person for your popularity. The way the country trusts you moves me, and I am happy to work with you now and undoubtedly for many years to come.
Alright, so let's take a look at our energy. We have 42 terawatts as a surplus. And We have 7 more oil wells being built and another 14 gas wells being built. And fossil energy, we have about 100, or a little less than 100.
This theory is spreading and attracting new followers. The media.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Alright, so law on rent increases has been passed. So the housing rate has dropped. Population growth is gone up. Okay.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal. 2 arrests.
Following our investigation after the arrest of the head of the organization, we have uncovered the chain of command and have dismantled a large portion of the organization. A strong blow to terrorism.
Alright, so let's go to that and see if we can get rid of them once and for all. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 6. Alright, so let's go ahead and infiltrate them while they're small in numbers, and we can probably eliminate that organization altogether. Alright, now let's go to the military. These rank 1 tanks, we can get rid of some of them. Let's go with 250, we're going to dismantle. That should help reduce some of our budget. It's not going to put a real big dent in it, but it's going to help a little. So we still have that downward slope. So that's good, and we're not really completely destroying our economy. Let's see. We're at 3.64 in growth. All right. Let's actually... Alright, so we're not really looking to commit to any new wars, so we're going to order them to come back. And gonna order those subs to come back. So Germany is requesting to join the semiconductor production countries, and the same with Mexico.
Our scientific cell infiltrated an important research center. According to the information theory, we are therefore potentially able to obtain industrial secrets that, according to a quick projection, would attain the properly astounding index of 4 on the ladder of Angstrom. That is to say, at least a major discovery. It is obvious that to objectify this virtuality, our agents should concentrate exclusively on this target. Do you want to confirm this option?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and confirm that and see what we can get out of
The
that.
preparations are complete. The whole country is preparing to joyfully celebrate this occasion. It would be a joy if you would participate in the festivities and mingle with the faithful. They would...
Alright, we'll do that. Alright, so there's the demonstration. Alright, we'll have the police intervene.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Alright, so ID checks has been increased. So we're looking to do that to try to decrease the crime rate even more due to what the last administration did. We're cleaning that up along with the horrible inflation we were left with. We're not going to help Japan. We have enough to deal with. Alright.
Our infiltrated agents had the chance to carry out a sabotage operation.
We're not going to do any sabotage work.
Fabulous finale! Our team won the precious trophy in style. It all played itself out in the last game, and on a ball that rolled along.
Okay, that's one guy need to look out for. So let's go ahead and put him under surveillance. Alright, please reestablish order. Alright.
This theory is spreading and attracting new followers. The media has widely covered the subject this week.
Alright, so let's go back to that. Alright, view conspiracies. Alright, so we'll start one on that.
Sharing this moment of intense spirituality with the faithful gives me great joy. On this holy day, I thank all of our communities across the country, both those in cities as well as those in small, remote villages, who are all coming together in prayer.
Although our Action Day did not fulfill all its goals, certain areas were nonetheless strongly active. You are lucky, because if things had been fully in our favor, the entire country would have been blockaded. Whatever the case, our grumbles will do nothing but grow if you persist in your policy.
Right.
Good morning. I didn't come empty-handed.
Okay, what do they want? They want us to sell them a missile launcher. And we could use the extra money, so we'll go ahead and...
That's not to be turned down.
And let's go ahead and end that meeting. Alright, so we have that large portion of troops in Kosovo. We're gonna pull some of those troops out of there. And that should help reduce our spending. So we're gonna pull 13,000 troops out of there, and we're gonna recall them immediately. Alright, so let's go to our debt. So we have more that we took off our budget deficit. So in a year's time, we shaved off about 1 trillion close to 1 trillion.
The work is finally over, and
The target is in position and under surveillance 24/7.
Alright, so our electricity surplus dropped some. Alright, let's go with the crime. That's still about the same.
Huh. Very well.
All right.
What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
So let's see if we can. All right, so this is new from the recent update.
Very well. We accept your offer.
All right, so that should help with our deficit. All right, so now reduce the deficit in the GDP by a little over 4%. All right, so let's see. All right, so we still have a ways to go with getting our
I'd be
economy
happy
in
to.
order.
Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
All right, let's go with.
Very well. We accept your offer.
Our services report a new conspiracy theory that is beginning to take hold on social media. You can view the description of this theory and its development on our summary page.
All right, so we have a project being built from Houston to Dallas. We have a hyperloop being built. Unfortunately, it doesn't show how much more time we have.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer.
Okay, so
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
all right, so we have. All right, we'll send the police in for that. Creation of robotic emotion. We'll keep that for ourselves.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Let's see if we can shoot for 23.
Very well. We accept your offer.
All right, so that should really help our economy. That went back up a little, so that's not a good thing. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. All right, so now let's check our inflation rate. Starting to kind of taper off. or flatten out some. Still not really trying to spend a whole lot more money. Trying to keep that inflation in check.
Huh.
Alright.
Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Let's see. Can we try for... It's 1277.
Very well. We accept your offer.
Alright, so that should hopefully help a little more with our economy. Quarterly loan of 53.4 billion.
This theory is undeniably gaining popularity on social media. Blogs on the subject are multiplying, even if it is still confined to groups who are used to this kind of controversy.
Alright, so let's go back to that Illuminati. Alright, so gurus. Mentalist Lodge. Okay. So those are sectors. Alright, so we'll attack this guy and say questionable foreign relations. And let's put that guy under investigation.
It's begun. Our teams are ready. I'll come back in a while to let you know how successful the operation was.
Alright, let's check with our economy again. Still not a whole lot of progress. Let's go to the housing. Alright, let's help. So that's 457 million. Let's go with let's go with 15,000. Alright, and the media. Alright, so our semiconductor group. Economically, that's actually doing pretty well. It's the best free trade agreement that we've come up with. And the two best are the ones that we started. Well, effectiveness wise, this one still makes the most amount. But let's check our
The
economy.
preparations
It looks
are
like that's
complete.
doing a little
The
better.
whole country is preparing to...
The target is constantly on alert. Any direct approach would have a 93% probability of failure. It isn't unthinkable that they might suspect something.
So, alright, and transportation. Let's give that 1 star. That only takes it up by a little bit. Let's take a look at unemployment. I honestly think this is a bug. Um, I'm thinking it should probably be like around between 3 and 4% unemployment. Um, a couple things in this series started acting up because of an update, and that kind of threw off everything. So you kind of see that when almost everything that I hit financially, it's like between 140 billion to like here we are 181 billion, which is completely off. Shouldn't be anywhere close to that. Um, I started to restart the series, but I'm too far into it, and I really don't feel like doing the whole thing over again.
One of my men succeeded in infiltrating Key Center. According to my calculations, the informational gain, in geopolitical terms, could be close to 2.73 on Sachs graphic.
Alright, let's try to dismantle
This
them.
theory is undeniably gaining popularity on social media. Blogs on the subject are multiplying.
Alright, so all of these are coming back. Alright, let's take a quick look at our paper. Alright, so let's check with China and see how their economy is doing. Their growth is starting to go back up again. Alright, our inflation. So our inflation has slowed up some, but it's still dipping down, so that's a good thing. May come to a point where I may cut back on the interest rate. And that actually may help the economy a little more. But I'll wait until the next
One of my men
episode.
succeeded in infiltrating Key Center. According to my calculations, the informational gain, in geopolitical terms, could...
Alright, we'll go ahead and give that a try. You know what? Let's, no, we don't. There's really no threat to us at this point. Hoping the guy we put in China will reveal if that submarine is still around. But, gonna put them there. Put them there. So hopefully, once it's revealed if that submarine is still there, then we can flush that submarine away from our Gulf Coast. All right, so I think I'm going to end this episode. You guys can tell me what you think of it, and please click the like, subscribe if you haven't already. And for those who have subscribed, thank you so much. I would really like to try to push for 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, but I mean, a lot of that is on me with the number of videos that I'm pushing out. But with work, it makes it a bit difficult because a lot of times I'm too tired to really record a video, and I don't want to take away from the quality with being groggy or falling asleep while I'm trying to record a video. So that's why I haven't really been kicking out a lot of videos, at least a couple times a week. It only seems to be maybe one or two. I'm working on that, and I'll see how successful I am. But again, in the meantime, thanks again for the support, and I will see you soon.